There it is coming. Once it starts to come,
Here we
you
go.
cannot stop it. There it is. Welcome, sun. Welcome, sun, on this day. Welcome, sun. Give us the new energies that are necessary at this time, so we can spread them around us and take them with us in our heart. Welcome your first race in the new order of the new temples, the heart. The heart is the temple. The heart is the temple. The heart is the temple. The new order of the new temple. You're perfect, son. We are passing to some big changes, so we welcome all the big changes that we need to take over. We are going to welcome the Atlantean elements. El, Ka, Lem, Om. El, Ka, Lem, Om. El, Ka, Lem, Om. The cosmic energies. Ma, Ma, Ma. The earth energies. Om, Na, Om, Na, Om, Na. The heart energies. Ha, Ha, Ha. We are now going to connect with the eternal word of Omna. We are going to break it into three. Om, bring it into the heart. So we do Om, cosmic, then go to Agartha, Mother Earth, and bring it into the heart. There it is. Welcome the full glory of the sun. Welcome, sun. Look at you. Beautiful. So we are. So we are beautiful. Okay. I'll give you 5 minutes of silence so you can assimilate all those energies that went through and gone through. Ay, ay, ay. Connect with those energies coming from the sun. Connect with the cosmic energies. Connect with the earth energies that you're sitting on, standing on. They are all sustaining us. That's the word that I want to use. To sustain. This is what you can call the sound of silence, no? You can almost hear the silence. We come back to our word. Thank you, word. Welcome, welcome. Behind you there are some beautiful clouds that are changing colors according to the sun. It's like cotton mountains. You have got Shaukiya, which is a very powerful center built on a temple site, the church. I have got Cittadella, the small city, the capital of GOZO, that was the headquarters of the Queen of Atlantis, but it left there because it was very negative energies later on, and those energies moved to Shaukiya. And you have got the Jordan lighthouse, and next to the Jordan lighthouse is the kite festival. You almost can see them from here. The wind today, it's not perfect, but there we are. We are passing through some unprecedented times. You can say that. You know, we have gone through this previously. We passed through this upheaval, turnover, change of consciousness, mentality, and so forth every 26,000 years. Which I don't think that we can remember any one of them. No, last 26,000 years. What happened? Yeah, it was Atlantis, and then the end of Atlantis happened 18,000 years, 12,000 years ago. So we are passing to what the Incas call the fifth sun, because we are doing the fifth journey round the sun after the previous four. The previous four was Atlantis, Lemuria, and the two other civilizations. So every 26,000 years we pass through this upheaval. So we go through around the sun, and every era we pass from one era to another. Sort of like from Pisces we are passing through Aquarius, and that is 1,000, 6,000 years. There is a change of era. We are passing now to the Aquarian era, open era, freedom era, more open space and more freedom of expressions. And what we are seeing, everything that is of the old paradigm, of this old paradigm, start to collapse in front of us. Everything. Because the third dimension energy of that reality cannot sustain itself in the fifth dimension or fourth dimension. So everything starts to collapse in front of us. Education, banking, religion, government, pharmaceutical, big. Do I have experience of them? Medical, you name it. The education, especially of the kids, is going to change totally. The new kids that are coming, you must be, many of you are grandparents, no? You start to see your grandchildren. They must have a different chip to me, because they are so ahead. You know, what I say, that we have come in our computer system, we have come Windows 75, and every year or 2 years we had to upgrade to a new window until we came to Windows 10 or Windows 11, whatever it is. These kids come ready with Windows 21. Ready. They know how things are done. And they are psychic. Hopefully they will have parents that will support them. Because if they suppress that thing, especially if you send them to school, forget it. So we are passing through some incredible changes of this 26,000 years. And you are sitting. Are you sitting okay? You're standing. You're standing and you're standing. And you are sitting on a sacred land. This is the map of the temple sites of Malta. And you tell me that you are not sitting on sacred sites? On the sacred land? If people want to take photos later on, you know, they are here. So you're sitting on incredible, energized temple, no, not only temple, energy site, vibrating. You know, if you have to measure it, who knows? And the two main sockets, like electricity, was Mosta, dome, and Cittadella Shawkiya. These are the two sockets that keeping these islands alive, electrified, powered. So you are sitting, your bum is sitting on a sacred land like this, special. And we are privileged. You didn't come here. You were called to come here, to make contact with this energy. Everything that is happening, the changes that is happening worldwide, from political things to financial things, it starts from here, from GOZO. Any changes that are happening around us is being reactivated, recalibrated, and we are doing that work and so forth. I was the target of an eye attack in March of this year. I was attacked because they didn't want me to come to Malta to do the work that I need to do. And they basically took the life force. So you see how weak am I even to stand. So they took the life force. So I'm having this fight between a dark AI and the light force, that I need to actually have the stamina to see it through, not to give in or not to give up. We will do it. Any questions? Please, please, please. Any questions? You don't understand? You need some clarification? Put your hands up and shut up. Okay? Okay, up to now. What else? So we are sitting on this sacred land here of GOZO. So many things are happening on GOZO. If I can show you what is happening up here and what is happening down there, oh yeah. The ley lines, the energy points, the car truss, what you call the car truss, it's incredible. So why they pick Malta and GOZO of all the bloody places, you know? Why the star beings picked Malta and GOZO? Well, one of the things is its position, center position in the Malta is in the Mediterranean. There was no sea at that time. It was Mediterranean, which means middle of the land. So Malta was picked because it's in the middle of the land of the Mediterranean basin, and because of limestone. Limestone attracts, absorbs, and transmits. So houses that are built of limestone are very much alive. Anything built on cement and so on, it is dead. So these people, the star beings, were picked from SIRIUS to come to Earth for a mission. This is after the second flooding of Atlantis. Atlantis had, like, I don't know, 3 floods. After the second flooding of Atlantis, they picked people from SIRIUS to land on this land to start a mission. So they picked the mountaintop. These were mountaintops because there was land around, no sea. So they were land in the middle of the land, and they picked Malta, Comino, and GOZO in the Mediterranean. And they started a project. The project was to, I generally, when I'm at this point, ask somebody to give me a mobile, because I never had a smartphone. Now I have got my own smartphone, but I don't know where it is. A smartphone. So what does a smartphone? Look, I'm getting smart. Look, I can pick it up quickly. What does a smartphone does? Anyone? What is the use of a smartphone? Anybody?
Take your attention.
You use it every day? No?
It's another network you're
Good, network.
included in or
How does that network?
I don't like it so much. It's draining you a little bit of energy. It's
So-
draining you of energy a little bit.
Yeah, it does, no, because it's electromagnetic.
Yeah.
So what does it do? There is energies here, messages, okay? You cannot see it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And then you put it on, whoop, and it attracts those energies, downloads it, stores it, and then transmit it. That's what the temples were for. It attracts cosmic energies, downloads it, anchors it, stores it, and then transmit it when it's needed. Now you know why do you use your smartphone. It's a good. You have to have a tool to get energies. If you don't have the tool, like a smartphone, those energies stays up in the air. So it happened with the temple sites. So what happened with the temples? They started building the temples around the islands on top of the landmass. They started building them to attract cosmic energies. Marvelous. What a technology that they had to do. So the temples were the technology like the smartphone to download information from the cosmos. That's the purpose of the temples. Now, as we were talking before, that role is over. It's passing that role to us, because now we are the walking temples with the new altar in our heart. And so the SIRIUS, the people from SIRIUS landed at Tachenj. They opened a portal here, a direct portal to SIRIUS. So the importance of the temples is the connection with SIRIUS. Orion and SIRIUS over this side. So they opened the portal. So they started this mission on behalf of humanity, of us, which is now being passed on to us as individuals. And would you believe it? That we are sitting at the highest frequency energies in the world. In the world. That dolmen vibrates at 1000 hertz, the highest that you can get in the scale of hertz. 1000 hertz. A small dolmen, you sit on it or underneath it and you'll be blasted away. It's the highest in the world. On this small island, on this small area, on the small temple. Any questions up to now? Because this is something new, what we are talking. unless you already know about it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Why is it happening just now? Not why didn't
You have to
Oh.
repeat the question, Björn, yeah, because
Yeah.
I cannot hear it.
Okay. Why is it happening now, and did it not happen earlier on, because we have suffered so under a long time? So why it's not happening earlier? Why didn't came or help the humanity earlier?
So, why didn't it happen earlier? You know, we have been through a tough time for so long,
Yeah.
and yeah, if you can go into that explanation of the cycles.
Yeah. It's because it's a cycle. Everything is a cycle. Okay. And it's not plain sailing, because there is dark forces that they don't want us to ascend, to move into fourth dimension, fifth dimension. Like, as I said, I have an AI attack purposely, and many of us are being chosen to be attacked, to hinder us from, because staying as we are, they are feeding from our negative energy of fear, of worry, of concern, and so on. And we should have had free energy 100 years ago with Tesla. Did they stop it? We should have had free medical thing with Rife in the 30s. Did they stop it, the medical field? Of course, because they cannot make money out of free energy. So it's taking a bit longer. Just wait a bit. It's here. But it's a cycle, that it has got its own timing. That it's not up to us to change or move it or whatever. It's perfect divine timing. Okay? Any other question?
We can go a little bit deeper on that before we leave it, because it's also interesting to see, you know, the resets they done in the past, right?
Yeah.
But then we weren't ready. Humanity
no.
wasn't ready.
Yes.
So it's another thing with the consciousness now.
Yeah.
It's happening.
That's sort of, as we said, now we are being chosen, because now we are the walking temples. We have woken up enough to start the new energies, to actually force the changes, demands the changes. What happened at the end of Atlantis is, especially women were silenced, and women had, for this last 12,000 years, problem with the thyroid, because they didn't speak out. We didn't speak out. Now we are. We are challenging, and we are taking forward our own decision making. You know, we don't want the education that we have. We don't want the finances that we have. We don't want the religion that we have here. We don't want the pharmaceutical and medical system that we have. It's all fake. It's all control. It's all money. Nothing to do with money. This is about free energy. So the changes are going to happen because we are making them happening. Okay?
Well, that's good. To make them happy, the dark ones. How about that?
That's it. Okay. So as I said, the two energy points was Mosta. If you have, I don't know if you have chance to go to Mosta one day, and Chowkia. That was Cittadella, but from Cittadella it moved to Chowkia. because Cittadella was taken over by the Phoenicians, by Baal worship, by negative energies, sacrifices, blood sacrifices, pedophilia, and the energies moved from there and went to Shokia. But now it's restored balance between these two energies. The leader of this enterprise was called Aswara, and they landed here at Tachench. And the queen was called Ashtatara, and the headquarters was Cittadella. Aswara and Ashtatara started the mission of building the temple sites around Malta. There are 64 temple sites. Imagine, on this small island, just pick any island in Sweden and put 64 temples. Incredible, no? How did they do it? Who knows? So what they did is they brought cosmic energies down to earth, anchor it, download it, hold it, anchor it, and then transmit it. That was the energies that was doing with this temple site. Marvelous. Now we are taking that role on our shoulders. It's not going to be easy. We have to learn how to do it slowly, but we will do it, because this is our mission now. And because of the position of Malta and its energies, every power that you can think of, Phoenicians, Carthaginians, Byzantine, Romans, Arabs, Florentine, Greeks, French, English, Knights of Malta, Knights Templars, had to land on this island. Every power that controlled the earth had to control and come to Malta, because here was the powerhouse. And they didn't know it, but they did. When it was solstice, last solstice, we started a new religion. It's called the Religion of the Heart, and the headquarters is Tachench. So we started a new religion and a new church, the Church of the Heart. No need of buildings, no need of whatever. It's just a heart, open heart. And this is the headquarters. Tachench is also the headquarters of this new religion and new heart. Besides, this site here, because it's a portal to Sirius, all the star beings that come to Earth have to pass through the portal of Sirius. Because of that, they created a multidimensional conventional center, like a conference center for the universe. They come here and discuss problems of the galaxy, and they come here. Welcome. So you're welcome to incredible energies and yeah, okay. Any questions before we go and have breakfast? Yeah.
I have one for you. Francis, could you explain about the multi-dimensional aspect of where we are in terms of underground?
Did
Tell
you
me.
hear? If you could explain the, did you say the
Multi-dimension.
Yeah. In terms of underground, what's underground?
underground? What's underground?
Oh, that's another thing that we haven't talked about. Underneath us here, some about 12 years ago, 10 years ago, we discovered a crystal city of Atlantis under Malta. So underneath here, underneath this land, there is a huge crystal city where the remnants of the Atlantean people that survived the flooding went to live in the crystal city, and they are alive. So that's why when we did Om, we connected with the earth, with the inner earth, with Agartha. With Agartha is the different dimensional cities under the earth. The earth is hollow. You can go to a certain point up to 11 miles down, but not more. Then you enter into a totally different world of Agartha, different cities. We are going to make the connection, which we did already, with the crystal cities, especially crystal cities of Atlantis, and us, because they are waiting for us to wake up, you know, to that point of when it's happening. It is happening. It takes time. Okay, another question?
I have one.
Ah.
So we're here to also work on our vibration and raise them to what it's all about, to match the temple sites.
Yeah.
So the connection here between the human body or the human spirit and
Yeah.
the temple sites.
The role that we have to do, you know, you think, oh, well, what should I do? How should I go about it? Nothing. Just keep your frequencies high. You open the news, and the news is going to lower your frequencies. Switch it off. Keep your frequency high. You meet some negative person and they're going to say, oh, it's all negative, you know, the government, blah, blah, blah. You lower your frequency. Beware and raise your frequency. Get away from people, from news, from anything that lower your frequency. So anything that you see the positive things. No, the beautiful clouds, the beautiful sunrise, the beautiful flowers. These things keep your frequency high. So it's not a big task. It's easy. Anything that it lowers your vibration, get rid of it. That way, you will be vibrating at the same level as the new temples. Not the old temples, the new temples. This new first ray of the sun. High frequency.
And is it so that
Hello.
when we are in a high frequency, that the dark forces can't come to us?
So How would you explain the correlation when we are high in our frequency and the dark forces? Can they reach us when we are high?
Yeah, like they did to me. You have to be aware, ask for divine help, and stamina. You know, keep at it. You know, if it's not about giving up. You know, it's just. And there are tools that you can use. Meditation this morning with the sunrise, meditation, silence, you know, switch off anything that is negative. The news is all negative, the news, because it's all controlled. It's all lies. So don't listen to the news. Switch it off, you know, and read good books. Go in companies, like today there is the kite festival. That lifts you up, you know, because you're flying with the kite. All these things that keeps your frequency high, on the same level as the tempest. Marvelous.
So if we stay away from all the negative and the negative thinking people, how can we make them wake up?
Thank you, Martin.
So, one more question here. So if we stay away from the negative people, how can we help them wake up?
No, that's not your role. That's not your role. To wake them up, to tell them blah, 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 blah. Everybody have got their timing. Okay? Yours is different to theirs. So you bless them and let them. Sort of, I have got my sister a PhD. Forget it. Try to tell her something. No way. You are not to convert or to change people. Your frequencies, your high frequency will affect them. You don't have to say words. Okay? There are some free books here, but a donation will be welcome. There is a bag to hold things. Okay.
Any more? Any thoughts?
Next time we will tell you to bring the sunglasses, no? So we conclude. We bring to a conclusion and we enter into the first step of the new earth.
Okay. Thank you so much, Francis. Good
You're
work
welcome.
as always. Thank you. Okej. Tack alla för en underbar stund. Då tar vi och sitter bara kvar en liten stund och bara låter allt få sjunka in.
I'm wondering, can we not help him with healing our instant transformation?
Of course, it's always welcome.
What is
Thank
it?
you so much, Francis.
Oh,
Yeah,
that help me get up. Yeah. It's my strength, my dear.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I embrace you, and I embrace the whole group. Okay. Yeah. You're welcome.
I think you don't need the bad stuff anymore. We can transform it.
Yes, you can give me strength at least.
Yeah.
Strength.
Yeah.
That's what I need, stamina and strength in my, because they depleted the muscle
Yeah.
purposely.
Yeah.
They did it. Okay, let me look at the sun a bit. Yeah. I'm going to sit near you, my dear. Beautiful. To see the sun. Oh, yeah, the sun is up. Yeah. Satyr, where is Satyr? Satyr should be. Can you cut a branch of this here, of this plant here, Satyr? No, not that one. This one here, down here, further down, there. Yeah, that should be Satyr. You can smell it. It makes. Is it? Get me some more without spikes.
Asparagus.
No, this is not asparagus. That is asparagus, and then there is the Maltese thistle, the endemic. This is a Maltese endemic. Oh yeah. This is Satyr. If you press it, you can smell. No, you do it. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which one is that? Is it this?
It's very rare. You have to find it. It's hidden generally.
Lite lavendel.
Very
Är det
nice.
lavendel too?
This one
They call it
is,
saffron.
You have to press it a bit.
Is this the same? The
no,
saffron?
this is different. Well, this one.
Oh, right. This liquids. Fennel.
In Swedish lavendel.
Uh-huh.
Lavendel.
Whatever.
Jaha, whatever.